you're gonna wanna stop what you're doing because I just went to the mail and I found something in the mailbox I think you're going to want to see. Oh my gosh. And the light is setting, so we have to do this quick. We raced over here and just straight up just grabbed the camera and got in the car and got to the course because this is something you're gonna wanna see. I got the brand new Luna Battle Pack with Anthony Brella and Paul Macbeth. Discraft just sent this over to me and I am so excited to see which plastics I got, but I knew I couldn't do it alone. I had to share it with you. So let's do a little unboxing and then let's get to throwing because the light's almost gone here. All right, this is gonna be a really quick video because we don't have a lot of time. So let's see what we have in here. All right, for the grand reveal. Okay, look at this. I got myself a little plastic bag of discs. So it says that this is the Luna Battle Pack. This is just the little pamphlet that came inside. Do Ultrastar flight rings make a difference for the Luna's flight? That's kind of what we're gonna test out here. And there's a little QR code. It kind of shows you all the different molds that you could have or the different plastics that you could have for the Ultrastar Luna or also just the regular Luna. And this is just to decide if flight rings actually do make a difference. So, all right, here we go. Gonna unbox, see which plastics I got. I know there's some really rare ones out there and some more common ones, so we'll have to see what I got here. Oh my gosh. I want you guys to have the first look. Okay, 3, 2, 1, I'm closing my eyes. Okay, this is what I got. Oh my gosh, check it out. I think we got some ESP swirl. Okay, let's go. Oh, it says media sample, not for resale. So look at that. Oh my gosh, that feels so cool with the flight rings there. It just feels just like an Ultrastar. That's so fun. Okay, I'm stoked about these. Let's go throw them. Let's go check it out. We're at a shorty little course here in Calgary, Big Marlborough, if you know, you know. I'm just gonna try and aim it at hole 1. Throw just the regular Luna, just to start with. ESP swirl, I kinda know how it's supposed to fly anyway, so let's give it a shot. Haven't warmed up, so this could go one of 2 ways. Yeah, I know how the Luna's supposed to fly, so that was like money, right? Let's try out the Ultrastar version. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh, they call it the Ultra Luna. I just read it on the plastic. I have a feeling it's more understable, so I might give it more hyzer. Yeah! Oh my gosh! That almost hit the cage. That was so sick. Okay, let's go keep throwing these because we only have a little bit of light. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out if there's a difference in the feel. Right now I'm feeling that the Luna, like the typical ESP, is feeling like a little bit stiffer and a little bit more just like sturdy. The Ultrastar Luna almost feels exactly like an Ultrastar. The Ultra Luna, yeah, it has, you can see it has the flight rings on the edge there and it has some in the middle there too. I don't know, I really do like the way it feels in the hand. It just feels like a normal, regular throwing like Ultrastar, like just a Frisbee, right? But yeah. So the difference I would also say is like the Luna to me feels a little maybe heavier. Just gonna double check the weight. Yeah, the Ultrastar or the Ultra Luna is 172 gram and the other one is 173, 174. So like a couple grams isn't gonna really make a huge difference, but yeah, it does feel a little bit like lighter and less, I would say less like thick in the hand, but I'm gonna test it out on hole 2 here, see how they fly. Start with the ESP Luna. Dead straight, not so bad. We'll try the Ultra Luna here. I'm gonna give it a little more hyzer because that seemed to work last time. Oh my gosh. Okay, I threw that a little better, but also, did you see how that just like flipped and rode that line? That was crazy, that was really nice. I'm gonna see how this one does on hole 3 here. And I'm gonna give it a little bit of hyzer and see if it is pretty stable or if it just goes dead straight. Oh wow, it's actually pretty straight, not gonna lie. Thought it was gonna hyzer a lot more, but let's try the Ultra Luna. Give it that same Hyzer, I will say I find this to be a little more glidey. And these little rings here, the flight rings, they actually do provide a little bit of grip, especially because it's kind of cold out right now. My hands feel a little bit like, I don't know, chilly, not really warmed up. It is nice to have that little tack on there as well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the glide is real, and also it just kind of holds whatever line you put it on. I find that actually it's getting, like, now that I'm throwing it more, it just kind of commits to whatever line you're throwing. The Luna, I find, is kind of like, if I'm doing a hyzer, it just kind of goes straight in whichever direction I put it on. But maybe that's just this run of plastic, right? We don't know. But yeah, that's kind of my first take. Okay, so I think I'm gonna actually just try throwing a couple in the field just to get a feel for if I put it on anhyzer or throw it flat. Any of those things, I can kind of get a better gauge without any other variables like trees or anything like that. So I'm gonna go and throw the original Luna and just see. So I think I'll throw this one pretty flat. We can just get a flight path and see what it looks like. Still so glidey. That's a true Luna right there. That's really nice. Now, the Ultra Luna. Let's check it out. Try to throw it flat again just so we can get that comparison. Wow. Is there a difference? Now I'm second guessing myself. I might need you guys to kind of replay this video and check it out, because now I don't know. Is there a difference? It just feels like a Luna, but like with a thumbtack or a thumb track. I really, really like the two of them. I know that Luna is probably gonna go in either my bag or Cam's bag, so we'll see. But let's go back and get those, and then we'll throw like anhyzer, hyzer, and then kind of get a full rundown. I'm gonna throw this one on a hyzer, the ESP swirl. Woo! So nice. Next up, the Ultra Luna on a hyzer. Wow, that thing is glidey. So far, that might be my only difference that I'm seeing, is like it might be a little bit more glidey than the Luna, but overall, they're pretty comparable, I would say. Well, I'm not sure if this is comparison enough for you. On a hyzer, this is where they landed, almost side by side. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go for the anhyzer for the ESP swirl. Just see if it has any fight back to it, any integrity at all. Yeah, it does have some fight. Just kind of like stalls out. Might have been a little nose up as well, so, but it did hold that line and then just kind of like fade back straight. So next up, the Ultra Luna. Wow, I could not get over on that one near as much. That might have just been a bad throw, but I felt like, yeah, the other one actually held the flight a little bit more, but that could have just been honestly the thrower. So in conclusion, I would say that these discs are pretty comparable. The only differences in the Ultra Luna that I found were the physical appearance, so like the physical feeling of the flight rings. I would say maybe it was a little bit more glidey and just like feels lighter in the hand. Other than that, I would say that these discs are pretty comparable, but be sure to grab your own battle pack. The Luna battle packs will be available November 21st from discraft.com, as well as if you're from Canada, you can pick it up from Disc Republic. You can use code JOE, which helps support me. You can vote here and scan the QR code so that you can make your own decision of what you think, if the flight rings make a difference, or if you think that maybe they don't. So yeah, those are my thoughts and those are my first impressions, but I hope you guys grab one and we will see you guys in the next one. Shout out to Discraft. Thanks so much for sending this over to me. It was a lot of fun to make this video.